Alright, this video will show you how to paint your interior walls. So unlike the way you paint exterior walls, which was to add a color over top of an image, here you're really just going to use a paint tool. The problem is, to create a paint tool, you have to create a paint color. So first we're going to go into Manage and say Materials. And now you're just going to say Add Material down here. And now rather than calling it Default Material, let's rename this to Paint. Let's give it a yellow. And make sure you're still selected on it. And now you can just pick the color. Alright, and now you can go to the Modify tool, and this is the Paint button. Make sure you pick the color of paint that you want. You could have 5 of them or more here if you want lots of different options. And now you can see I'm painting the wall. Now you can see by picking this wall, because it's a continuous wall, it's going to paint it all yellow. So if you want to, same thing here, right? If you want to paint them differently, you're going to have to actually go into your floor plan and split that wall. So you go to your floor plan, and you can hit split here, split that. And now you can see I have 2 different walls, so it doesn't look any different in your floor plan. It doesn't look any different here, but you can see now they're sectioned differently. So now if you wanted to create a different paint color, you could do that. Don't believe we have any other paint colors already in there, so I can't go in and show you how to do that unless you want to create a second. Here, just for example, I could make it a brick wall. So now you see that there are 2 different bricks. If you wanted to just paint it differently, rather than putting brick on the interior, which is a little odd, you could just create a second paint color and then go from there. That's it. That's how you paint the inside of your house. Change the color of doors or windows trim. You can go into the actual door and hit Edit Type. Now what you'd want to do is pick the door or frame material and click this here. And now this will change it for every door in your project. If you're okay with that, then great, go ahead and do that. Or you could just do a duplicate, right? So if you click down here and say duplicate, I'll leave that up to you. Now you can just change it if you want, say a gray or a cream. So let's do a really light, almost tan looking color, or cream color, so it's not bright white. I'll hit OK. And so now only the panel is going to be white. If you also want the frame to be white, you would do the same thing here. And now we can use the same color that I had over here. That's the one I just created. And now you can see it doesn't look great there. It looks more of like a grayish, but if I put on realistic, oh, sorry, I should have warned you. The reason under realistic it doesn't show up is because I only changed it here, which is the simple colored scheme. If you change the appearance here, this is where you have the wood looking color. And this would be like a stain, which is almost like a paint on top. So you could pick a different image here and so on. You could find a white image. All right. So that's how you would need to change this here so that under realistic it looks better. Let me give you an example. To change it, click on the name, and it'll bring you into here. You could pick, there are all these, they give you a little bit of a preview. It's hard to know which one will look good until you actually just try it. Just pick that one. Don't want it to be stained, because that would give that brown color to it. And now you can see, I only did it for the door, but you can see that that's what it would end up looking like in the rendered mode, or sorry, in the realistic mode, and then we have shaded mode. You can do the same with the window trims and so on, but you can see all of my doors changed that. So if you only want the exterior to be white and you want to leave the interiors brown, you would want to duplicate it.